Good morning, Blue fans, and welcome to your ultimate Chelsea news roundup. I'm your host, and trust me, you are going to want to watch every single second of today's show. We have 5 massive stories lined up, and I'm telling you right now, the third one is going to make your jaw hit the floor. Here's what we're covering today. The Alonso era begins with the first signing confirmed. Final day showdown where Europa League is on the line. The England snub with Palmer left out. A legend retires, so we say thank you, Dave. And future stars, where the U18s are crowned champions. Hit that like button right now, subscribe if you bleed blue, and let's get into it, starting with the story that's got everyone talking. The new era at Stamford Bridge. Blue fans, circle July 1st on your calendars, because that is the day the Xabi Alonso era officially begins at Stamford Bridge. While interim manager Callum McFarlane prepares for his final game in charge, and massive respect to him for steadying the ship, the future is arriving fast. We're talking about a manager who just built the most exciting team in Europe, unbeaten Bundesliga season, goals for fun. And now he's bringing that football philosophy to SW6, and he is not wasting any time. Behind the scenes, the transfer wheel is already spinning at full speed. The biggest news? Fabrizio Romano, the man, the myth, the here we go legend himself, has confirmed Chelsea's first signing under the Alonso project. Valentín Barco, the former Brighton sensation who's been developing at Strasbourg, is heading to Stamford Bridge. This kid is special. Left back, wing back, can play in midfield. Technically gifted, aggressive, and exactly the profile Alonso loves. If you've watched his Leverkusen system, you know how crucial dynamic fullbacks are. Grimaldo 2.0, anyone? And get this, club captain Reece James has already spoken publicly about his excitement to work with Alonso. The captain is ready, but here's where it gets spicy. The midfield could be heading for a major shakeup. Multiple reports suggest Enzo Fernández could be playing his very last match in a Chelsea shirt. Let that sink in. Both Real Madrid and Manchester City are circling, monitoring his contract situation closely. World Cup winner, massive talent. But if Alonso wants to reshape the midfield his way, could we see a blockbuster exit? Watch this space. But hold on. Before Alonso takes that wheel, there is massive business to finish this season. Tomorrow, Chelsea make the long journey north to the Stadium of Light to face Sunderland. And the stakes? Absolutely enormous. A spot in the UEFA Europa League is still on the line. But it's not just in our hands. Chelsea need a victory, and we need other results to fall our way. Scoreboard, watching. Last day drama. This is what Premier League football is all about. Sunderland away is never easy. That crowd gets loud, the pitch is tight. But here's the good news, and it's a big one. Massive injury boost incoming. Star forward and your newly crowned Chelsea Player of the Season, João Pedro, will face a late fitness check, but is expected to feature. Alongside him, defensive rock Levi Colwill is also pushing to start. These two have been absolutely crucial all season. Having them on that team sheet, game-changing. If João Pedro is even 80% fit, Sunderland's backline should be very worried. All right, Blue fans. This next story, I'm not gonna lie, it's a tough one. And it's got the entire football world talking. The England World Cup squad has been announced. Thomas Tuchel has named his players. And in a decision that has absolutely stunned Chelsea supporters, Cole Palmer has been left out. Let that sink in. Cole Palmer. The player who carried this team through massive moments this season. The ice-cold penalty king. The man who can unlock any defense with one pass. Left at home. Tuchel's explanation? He said Palmer's recent injury struggles made him, quote, not influential enough to make the final cut. His words, not influential enough. Look, pundits are already firing back. Wayne Rooney came out and slammed the decision publicly. Football Twitter is an absolute meltdown. But here's what I'll say. Chelsea staff are fully behind Cole. They've made it clear they expect him to bounce back stronger. Use this as fuel. Come back and prove everyone wrong. That's the Chelsea way. Now, it's not all bad news on the international front. Reece James, our captain, has made the England squad, fully deserved. And shout out to Mamadou Sarr and Nicholas Jackson, both called up to represent Senegal on the biggest stage. The pride of West London goes global. Blue fans, some news hits differently. And today we say goodbye.